Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land. I love you and I'm in love with you. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Skeet, what up, brother? Roll the corn. KP, roll the corn. Keisha Johnson. Bam, what's up, Asheville? Forrest from Florida, what's up, bro? Hit the like button, hit the share button. D-Dubs, roll the corn. We know the truth now. Savannah, Georgia. Respect my kicks, roll the corn. Daryl Harden, what's up, brother? Follow Daryl Harden, follow Daryl Harden. Trina, what's up? Catawba, Barnes, what's up? Roll the corn. What's up, fam? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Peace to you, brother. Peace to you, man. Forrest Hope, Anthony Williams, what up? OG Bobby Johnson, roll the corn. Casey Macon, what's up, brother? Divine Love, Mobile, Alabama. Mobile, Indian, Alabama. Now, I'm just getting started. I'm just going to hit a couple of spots. I'm going to go through the rest of the spots as the week go on. But we're going to go through the World's Fair this week. We got to look at it a different way. We got to look at this thing a different way, y'all. Roll the corn. We must look at this a different way. South Carolina, Warren, what's up? Now, bow my head to my people. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Now we got to look at this stuff a different way. With these World's Fairs and these old ancient buildings, we got to look at it another way because we've been taught that these buildings were made by some type of Tartarian or some type of European civilization that built these structures. But when you go back and do the research, it all adds up. And what I'm starting to see is a lot of buildings that match over here to other places, that match a culture, that still come from here, that brings the knowledge right back over here, right? And when you look at history, you start to see why certain areas look the way they look and why certain areas still look good on the planet, right? And then you start looking at the symbolism. Because now that we know that this Paleo-Hebrew started in America, now you got to start looking at the symbolism on the buildings a little closer. And we got to move on with the information because the symbolism tells the story of who put it there, right? That's all we really can go by. Old pictures, symbolism. What does the symbolism mean? And then we start to understand it, right? Because in my live, when I was talking to somebody a couple weeks ago, I came to the conclusion that there are Hebrew symbols on buildings that we just look over and we didn't recognize it as what it was, right? So first off, we're going to start. Hit the like button, hit the share button, put where you're from in the chat. Put where you're from in the chat. Put where you're from in the chat. I'm going to let the chat go up a little more, than I'm going to jumpstart the live. So now we can understand. Virginia, what's up? Brian Wade, Florida in the building. Roll the corn. Now we can understand that a certain people built these buildings. Now let's start right here. Now this is a building in Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee, right? Look at this. See how it's made? Nashville, Tennessee. Right? The Parthenon, something like that. The Pantheon, Parthenon, one of the two. Florida, what up? Look at this building. We got the triangle at the top. We got the columns, right? Now, it's another building in the world built exactly like this one. Same layout, same feet, I'm talking about the same base. From Nashville, let's go find it. Same base. Roll the corn. This shit is crazy. Right here. Athens, Greece. Nashville, Tennessee. Same exact building, same layout, same amount of columns, same triangle at the top. Now, what makes this interesting is when I do my research, I know where it comes from. I'm gonna show y'all, but I'm gonna show y'all. But why does this building look like this? Think about it. Why does this building look like this? Think about it. Why does their building look worse off than our building? Think about it. Here go our building. Here go us. Hold on, let me show you ours. Here go ours, Nashville. Here go ours. Here go theirs. Here go ours. Looking all good. Our shit still look good. Look at theirs. Now, ask yourself that first before you get into the information, right? Now, it was completed. In these areas of the world, our people are foreigners, people. In this area of the world, our people are foreigners, and it is back in time to where people attacked these people because they had agriculture, because they had knowledge of astrology, because they had gold, right? So if we take a foreign civilization, we pull up, put this there. We got agriculture all around it, beautiful people, gardens, knowledge, astrology. Hunter-gatherers from Greece are going to attack us and bomb and tear this up and light it on fire, burn it up, unalive us to take this. Because them people not from there. They try to tell you this stuff is Greek. This shit is not Greek. This ain't Greek. I'm finna show you. Who built this stuff? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Why in the hell is a Nashville, Tennessee got the same exact layout? Hold on. I'm talking about the exact layout. Hold on, let me find that receipt. Hold on. Roll the coin. Why in the hell? Hold on. I didn't even get the receipt. Hold on. Because I wanted to show y'all they got the exact same layout. I thought I had the receipt. I must don't have it. Let me see what this was. Okay. Roll the coin. Now, what bloodline of people built this right here? That's what we on. What bloodline of people built this, matching the same one in Nashville? Okay. Athens. Who was there in BC times? Let's go find them. The Mycenaean civilization. Mycenaean civilization. That's who was there. Right? Mycenaean civilization, that's who was there in Greece. 1600 BC. See it? Scholars agree that we can speak of the first culture and civilization that was specifically Greek around 1600 BC. It was a mysterious and prosperous Mycenaean civilization that started on the island of Crete. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. These ain't no Greeks. They started on the island of Crete. They moved inland to Greece. First civilization emerged when the pyramids of Egypt were about 500 years old in Greece. But I want y'all to remember this. They started on the island of Crete. Let's keep going. Y'all already know what I'm about to do. Y'all already know. Let's keep going. Archaeological findings in written texts give us a glimpse at the lives of the only rich Mycenaeans. They spent time in lavish palaces with swimming pools, exotic gardens, spending their leisure and time in poetry, music, sports, watching bullfights. The bullfights come from these people. We can assure their servants and the pool lived otherwise. Serenity and prosperity of a rich were stark contrast to the uncivilized tribes of mainland Greece. The uncivilized tribes of mainland Greece, the one who tear your shit up. Now, you see a people with palaces, pools, they watching bullfights, they got music, poetry, sports, palaces, and they come from the island of Crete. Don't forget that. They are the bloodline coming from the island of Crete. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Now, the Mycenaean, I'm gonna call them Mycenaean because I can't, that word be tongue twisting a Mississippi nigga to death. The Mycenaean invented the first writing system we can attest to in ancient Greek culture, Linear B. It was updated from Linear A. The still undeciphered script used by the predecessors, the Minoan civilization. Roll the coin. Y'all know what I'm about to do. Y'all know what the fuck I'm about to do. Minions. That's why I've been teaching y'all this shit for a month. So y'all already know what I'm talking about. Now, these hunter-gatherers want to act like Linear A and Linear B languages are somehow Greek. Hell no, hunter-gatherer. That's Hebrew. They ain't no motherfucking Greek. Greek came from Hebrew. Y'all try to separate the languages. Linear A, linear B. No, it's all based off Hebrew. Stop lying, white folks. Acting like y'all had a fucking language. Why does the Median people pull up in Greece from Crete, build palaces? They got pools, sports, languages, poetry, art, Hebrew. Stop acting like y'all don't know who these people is. I'm sick of y'all. Teach this fucking history right. Dominion civilization. Okay, truth. Roll the coin. Okay, truth. Minions. Before I even keep going, let me go and show y'all what the hell, where the fuck they come from. I keep this receipt that broke 50 codes. This damn receipt right here is a bad motherfucker. This is a bad ass receipt. I might can't even find it today. Roll the coin. But y'all already know. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I showed y'all the receipt with the minions long time ago. Hold on, let me see can I find it again. Roll the motherfucking coin. Cause they be acting like they don't know where the hell these people come from. Acting all slow. Don't act slow. Don't you dare act slow. I might can't find a receipt, but I'm going to go and tell y'all. I already showed the receipt about 30 times. I showed it about 35 damn times. The minions left hold on, see can I find it. The minions left the Great Lakes, people. They left the Great Lakes with copper and corn, took it across the Atlantic. They were wearing corn rings on their damn finger. Roll the corn. Them people come from here. Y'all can stop the bullshit right now. I can't find it, but it's cool. Let me show y'all what they were wearing. What is this, September 14th? Let me show y'all what they were wearing. Corn rings. Corn rings. I got the real receipt in the museum with these same rings. Right? The minions brought corn and copper across the Atlantic to Crete. Then, off the Crete civilization, you get the Mycene, right? Let's go back. Then you get Hebrew languages in Crete. Now, I can't find a receipt today because it's so old. I'll show y'all. Y'all already seen that receipt a million times. Cretans, Phoenicians, coming across the Atlantic, same bloodline of people as the Mycene, bringing corn and copper to Crete. Then Crete civilization spins off the Mycene, who goes to Greece, and has a linear A and linear B Hebrew language from their predecessors, the Median civilization. Food, drinks, cattle, different people had. Food, drinks, cattle, different people had. See that? Let's keep going. Greek myths with the happiest periods of the past. The Mycene palaces. Most myths happen around these times. Then you get the king of Athens travel to the island of Crete to slay the Minotaur, the half bull, half man. That's star teachings, people. That's star teachings right there. The king travels to the island of Crete, kills the Minotaur. The Minotaur is in the sky. The Minotaur is in the sky. Hold on, let me get my laptop. The Minotaur is a star constellation. Roll the coin. Roll the coin. Now, Europa got something to do with this too. All this stuff come from us. All of it. Hold on. Minotaur star constellation. Hold on. Roll the coin. Here you go right here. Roll the coin. Same bull, same Taurus, same shit. Ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing different. Hold on, let me show you. Same bull, same Taurus, right? Minotaur. Same shit, Taurus constellation, Minotaur, Taurus, same meaning. Taurus got something to do with the spring, like I told y'all the whole time. Now, let's go back. Why is that building in Nashville looking just like this one? Now, the Taurus story, half bull, half man, Taurus, spring, Pleiades, Europa is the Pleiades, the Minotaur is Taurus. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. The Mysi settled the mainland Greece, the coast of Iona, and the many small islands. They effectively shaped the borders around the Aegean Sea. We built the Aegean Sea shit. That would later become the nexus of ancient Greek civilization, right? In the mainland, unlike Crete, there were danger of invasions from other tribes and states. See that? Watch this. The open space palaces had to be turned into fortresses with thick stone walls. Now, who are these people attacking these people? Troy. All that Troy shit these people like to promote, them the people attacking your people. Roll the coin. Later on down the line. Now, here goes the linear B alphabet. Right? A aleph, B beta for bit for bet. Right? This comes from Hebrew. Alpha, bet, aleph, bet. Same stuff. Changed into Greek language, Greek alphabet. Greeks adopted their alphabet, transforming into a new system of writing. From the Mysi. The Mysi was Hebrew. Then you change it into Greek. You see it? Aleph, bet. Let me show you. Same thing. Now, the bloodline who built this is Hebrew, coming from here. In Greece. Yes, that's why I look just like the one in Nashville. Because them same people that bloodline went over there and built it, some stayed on the land and built this at home. Roll the coin. They at home. This one not tore down because we had no wars, people. They fought in Greece. They fought in Greece, hunter-gatherers. Over here, we didn't fight. By the time the colonizer gets here, ain't that many people still around these places. They're living in other places. They build these cities up and they leave. But it's already there on the land from ancient culture. They take the building, say they founded it, and act like they built it, right? That's where the world's fairs come from. Cities already built, already irrigated. Now, watch this. They left behind material culture with grand royal tombs, palaces, monumental architecture, which later served as an inspiration for classical Greek temples and buildings. The Mysi myth, legends, language formed from the bedrock of later Greek epic poetry and tragedy. The Greek tragedies are star stories from the Mysi. Roll the coin. Expansion and trade networks spread influence across the Aegean, Anatolia, and even parts of Italy, planting early seeds for future Greek colonization. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Now, why do you come to America? Why do you come to America and put Greek mythology on the buildings? Ask yourself that. Where they get that shit from? Why do you come to America and put Greek mythology on buildings? This is where they got it from, right here. They already know what this stuff is. They already know who built it. They already know who built it. So the same way they put the Greek pantheon on the buildings over there, they come over here and do it the same damn way. So now you put Apollo, Zeus, all these goddamn Greek mythology on top of the buildings in Timeri. Because the same people who built the motherfucker in Greece built the motherfucker over here. So you take what you done over there, transform the building into a ancient melanated people's building, into a Greek building. Now, when you go look at these buildings in America today, they got Greek shit all over them. Why? That is how you culturally assimilate the building. Roll the coin. That's how you do it. Look. You throw that Greek shit right up in there, act like you built it. But the old building ain't got nothing up there in Greece. See that? They add that to the building. Now let's go look at this a little closer. Now they say linear A and linear B is a Mysi Greek language, right? Undeciphered script of the Menian civilization that predates it. They say it's not Hebrew. Y'all a fucking lie. Hebrew started the linear A and linear B fucking language. Because it came from the Cretans, the Menians. Semitic connections. I know exactly where you hunter-gatherer, including Hebrew. I know exactly where you hunter-gatherers got y'all language from. Exactly. Written in Mysi Greek, then the earlier Greek language, deciphered, right? Adapted in a linear A and linear B, changing the name of a language that come from Hebrew. You hunter-gatherer. Let's go look at Tennessee in the World's Fair. Tennessee in the World's Fair. They go to building right there. There you go right there. Already there, whole city already aligned, everything already there. You see it? Let's go look around. What's there right there? What the hell is there right there on the ground? That's a falcon. That's a falcon on the ground. There go the Falcon, the Birdman right there on the ground. There you go right there. Roll the corn. Right there. Let's keep looking. Look at these buildings. See the triangle at the top? Triangle, triangle. All our shit. All of it. That one, that one, that one, that one, every last one of them. And if I find the right map, I guarantee you these buildings align with the Pleiades. I guarantee you these buildings align with the Pleiades. If I find the right map, I'm going to get y'all ass. Roll the coin. Let me see something. If I find the right map, I got you. Let me check something out. Hold on. Roll the coin. Put the coin in the chat. Put the coin in the chat. Greek revival style. No, this ain't no Greek building. Our shit got the Falcon right on the ground. Right there. Right there. This is the old World's Fair map. Right? Let's keep going. Now, if the people speaking Hebrew, there should be Hebrew on the buildings, huh, Truth? If the people speaking Hebrew, Hebrew characters should be on the columns or on the buildings. Because see, now we understand. Here go the columns in Atlanta, Georgia. This is Atlanta, Georgia. Many ancient buildings were constructed to face the east for ritual, astronomical, and symbolic reasons related to the rising sun. These buildings are facing the east. Let's go to Atlanta and look. Atlanta. Now, this New Orleans. This New Orleans. Which way the building shaping, Truth? Front east in a direction. Buildings facing east in the direction. Let's go back. Ancient buildings constructed to face the east for ritual. The sunrise. New Orleans World Fair facing the east. You see it? Which way the building shaping, Truth? Right to the east for the sunrise. Hunter-gatherers did not build this shit. Let's keep going. Let's go to Atlanta. Let's look at the columns in Atlanta. World's Fair buildings. What's there right there? See, it looked normal. It looked normal. It ain't normal. You see them two G's facing each other right there? You see that? You think that's just a design, huh? That's Hebrew. On the damn buildings, on the columns, everywhere. That is bet. Roll the coin. Here you go right there. There you go. House or temple. Tent, house, temple. Hebrew. Let's go back. Put the two G's together facing each other. There you go right there. Roll the motherfucking coin. See, you got to know what you're looking at. Then the shit just fall all in your hand. They go to knowledge right there. Some type of ancient people writing some type of Hebrew language built these goddamn columns and buildings because this stuff all over the buildings, all over America. You see that right there? The X with the line going straight up. The X with the line going straight up. You see that? There go bet. See the X with the line Right there. X with the line going straight through it. It looked normal. Hebrew. Let's go look at another building in Omaha, Nebraska. In Omaha. Yeah, that's Tav. There you go. It's Tav and the Earth Cross. Roll the coin. Here go Atlanta. A lift Tav. Here go Atlanta with the big X building in the World's Fair. See the big circle around it? These people got Tav and Tar on the ground in building form. We don't even and acting like we don't know what the fuck we looking at. Am I lying, Yashar? Because you seem to know what you talking about. Roll the coin. Okay. Let's go look inside the building. I told y'all, they call it the triple paint. The triple white paint, people. These are red clay bricks. They paint everything triple white with 3 coats of white to hide the old ancient brickwork. Just like I told y'all, they was talking about it in the series. Paint the buildings triple white to hide the ancient culture. They call it the triple white painting system. Paint everything white, 3 coats to hide the old brick of the original people who built it. Let's keep going. Here is Omaha. Here is Omaha. Here is Omaha. Look how beautiful this is. Damn, Omaha. Y'all used to look like this. Shit. Let's keep going. Omaha, Nebraska. Triangle buildings. All this shit. Okay. Let's zoom in. Where we at, Truth? Here we go. The Trans-Mississippi Exposition. Omaha. What the hell is that? Same symbol I just showed y'all. Let's zoom in. Right there. Right there on the building. Same symbol I just showed y'all. Right? Let's check that out. Shy, row symbol. Something quite similar. Right? The P, Greek row. The Greek shy, X is the Greek shy. P is the Greek row. Why the fuck is Greek shy is with the P and the Greek row? I mean, the P is Greek row and the X is Greek shy. Why? Chicago. This shit is all Hebrew, man. Come on, bro. Watch this. Watch this. The Greek towel. How the fuck the Greek got a towel cross? Hold on now. Hold on now, because I know another civilization got the towel. Thousands of years before Greeks. I'm finna show you who they is. Finna show you who they is. Stop playing. The towel. Y'all don't stop playing acting like that shit came from over there. Please stop. Please. Pretty please. It's foolishness. Here they go with the bullshit. Look, misleading. Y'all see? Y'all go. Stop playing. Stop fucking playing. Let me blow this up. Okay. Roll the coin. Stop playing. Acting like they be trying to lie on Google and shit. All that old dumb shit. Quit playing. The towel. Mayan. Now talk, what are you doing? What the fuck? There you go right there. Tau. Tau-shaped icon built by Mayans. The Tau. Why do Greeks got the Tau cross, which is the equivalent to the bottom of the Ankh? Why the Greeks got it? They should know nothing about that. That shit come from here. Mayans used the same exact Tau cross, only with no loop. Then the loop came for the Ankh. The Tau is helixual rising. That's exactly what the Tau is. Then the loop is the ecliptic loop of what happens before the helixual rising. Roll the coin. Now, why do the Greek get it? They shouldn't have it. Let's go back. Roll the coin. Why in the hell do the Greek got the Tau, the T? Derived from the Phoenician Tav, X. It derived from Phoenicians, huh? Phoenicians ain't nothing but Cretans. Same bloodline. Hebrew. Tav is Hebrew. Whenever they get through running their mouth, they can stop. Acting like this shit don't come from over here. Tav is Hebrew. That's where you get Tav from. Roll the coin. Tav is the final letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Okay. Tav is Tav. Same thing. Hebrew. Yes. Tav is Tav. Same thing. So when you get to saying Ta and Tav, all are the same. Ta, Mary, all that, that's Hebrew. They be acting like that shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It got something to do with everything. Roll the coin. The Greek letter Rho derived from the letter Resh, the head. The head that bows to prey. That's what a Rho P come from. Right? Then the X, Tav, Paleo-Hebrew. So when you get the P and the X, that's Hebrew. In Greek. Yeah. Roll the coin, acting like it's something else. Why is it on the buildings? Without the P, though. The X with the Tav. Hebrew on the building in Omaha, Nebraska. These people know what this stuff means. Roll the coin. They know what it means. Bed, house, temple, tent. Bed right there on the columns. Bed, house, home, family. There you go right there on the columns in Atlanta, Georgia, at the World's Fair building that still stand around there. Roll the coin. Now, I ain't go through all the spots. I'm still going through different spots, going through different buildings. I just looked at New Orleans, 1890, 1880 something, Atlanta, Omaha, and Tennessee for right now. I'm going to go through all the World's Fair things and try to get some pictures of the old buildings and show y'all the lettering on these buildings because we are tired of these fake historians just making up stuff like some type of Tartarian Mongol created a building with Hebrew on it. Why are these buildings over here aligned just like the ones over there? Why? We got to ask ourselves that. Why our buildings were still up? Because we wasn't attacked into the 1500s, people. So therefore, Our building was still up in good condition. Our city was still built like this. The last place on the earth the cities was still built like these people. The other place that we put it at, hunter gatherers tore it down and fought them people a long time ago. What is the solution? The solution is all our people from this land. I'm talking about millions of people, and I ain't gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. All of us got to go out there and run their ass out of here. Ain't no other way. All of us. Ain't no other way. Everybody got to boot up, meet somewhere, and be like, look, this our shit, this ours, this ours, this ours, all this is ours. Either y'all finna pay taxes to live over here to us, the indigenous people of America. We ain't only way. These people are too invested and they have too much, they make too much shit off our land. They're not gonna give it up easy. You got to pull up ready for whatever. I'm sorry. I can't sugarcoat it. I can't roll the corn. I can't sugarcoat it. You think the military is for other countries, it's really for us. You think the police is for protection of they shit, but it's really for us. This country was not taken in peace. A lot of trickery, a lot of war, right? A lot of trickery with paperwork, a lot of unaliving people. Yeah, we had the blimps. We had the sky blimps in these cities. We had all the so-called Tartarian stuff that's our shit. The blimps, free energy, all that shit. Cotton expositions, corn expositions, agriculture knowledge, all that stuff was already on the land, getting taught in these buildings. Now, let me show y'all something. I want to show y'all one thing that connects Hebrew to here. One thing. Kamas is the name of a certain root used for food by Indians in America. Kamas. Kamas is a Hebrew word. Laid up in store. What are they talking about laying up in store? Put in the chat. A storehouse. What are they storing? Put in the chat. Corn. Kwama. Kama stands for standing corn. Kamas is a storeroom for corn. Indians use kamas for the root plant of corn used to feed the people. Why in the hell is Indians and then an Indian word turns into a storehouse of corn in Hebrew? You better ask yourself that. You got to ask yourself that. Why? Where automatically, if you talk about a storehouse for standing corn, automatically the origin of the word came from the Indian. Automatically. Ain't nothing to even argue about. Let me break this shit down in the simple terms. Let me break it down in simple terms because people don't understand. Hebrew is just our ancient language, bro. That's all it is. Hebrew is our ancient language. That's all it is, bro. It just left here and went over there and became religious over there. This shit just that fucking simple. This was the language of Timeri, with the agriculture, with the astrology, with the structure building, with the spirituality, and it became a religious language. Shatta is Hebrew, not Choctaw. Shatta is Hebrew. Anumpa, Amah, all Hebrew. Them Native American languages ain't even old enough. They're not even 100 years old. Yes, Haiti is Hebrew. You exactly right, Horace. I don't even be bringing it up because people be acting like their feelings be hurt. That is not Creole. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on now. Roll the corn. Hold on. Somebody said it for me. I ain't have to say it. Come on now. Hold on. Roll the corn. Okay. What we got to understand here, bro. Our ancient culture created that language. And when that language popped up in the Middle East, the Mediterranean Sea, it's popping up in Israel. Even the ancient culture of the Tigris and Euphrates got the same symbolism. Then it turns to cuneiform. But listen to me, y'all. All these people who took their ass over there brought that language over there. Cush had that language. When them people tell you these people ain't got no languages, that's why they do it. No, Israel's not old, but Israel is old on the land side because Israel got an ancient mound right there our people put there. And they call it Tel Aviv. They just named Israel recently, but the old culture been put a mound of spring over there in Tel Aviv. Now, we get to looking around at the other cultures, right? We get to looking at the purple dye of the Phoenician, the purple dye of the Cretan, right? The purple dye. The Hebrew used purple dye coming from shells, right? All the other cultures took that from our people. The shell mound builders of America were using purple dye to dye clothes. That's why it became royalty, purple, in cultures, right? The Phoenician used purple dye. Cretan, Hebrews. We've been using that over here. We took it over there. You got to start looking at what they're doing. Hold on, let me see something. Now, you got to start looking at the fruit the Hebrews brought. Pomegranates, citron trees. All that stuff come from America, man. So stop playing. Citron is lemons and oranges. Now you know ain't no lemons and oranges growing in the desert in no fucking Israel. We already know that. Pomegranates, grapes, palm trees. The Indian was saying tamarack for palm trees. Tamarack, palm trees in America. You get over there to Egypt, what's the name of the tree of life? Tamar. Come on, man. Tree of life is Tamar, but over here the name is Tamarack. Tamar is Hebrew for palm date trees. Over here we were saying tamarack. Hold on, bro. Think I'm bullshit? I hate going through this book because it's so much information, but I got to show you. Yam. Yamakra, Yamasi, the people by the sea. Yam is Hebrew for sea. The people on the Atlantic coast, Yamakra, Yamasi. These people name are based in Hebrew, bro. These ain't no goddamn Native American names. These ain't no Native Americans. Come on now. Let me show y'all the Tamar, if I can find it. Everything makes sense now. It all makes sense. There we go right there. Tamarack. Tamarack was the name applied to a certain tree, kind of tree. Hebrew, Tamar, is the Hebrew name for palm tree. You see that? See that? Now watch this. Let's go to the laptop. That's the tree of life over there. Tree of life, Tamar, in Egypt. Y'all think this shit a joke, man. The code has been broken. Hebrew, Tamar. Now look, now. I told y'all we the people who built Mesopotamia, didn't it? And I tell y'all this shit. Boy, these white folks is coming for me, I'm telling you. Y'all don't let them folk, look, they coming for me. This information is so fucking over the top that ain't nobody even. Tamar, date palm in Hebrew, refers to the tree of life in Mesopotamia and Levant. Then in Egypt, you got the acacia and the sycamore. All that shit still come from here. They can stop. Why in the fuck is an American Indian tamarick turned into Tamar, which is Hebrew, the damn tree of life in Mesopotamia? I told y'all. Did I tell y'all? We built that shit. I told y'all. We the aliens. We the damn aliens. I might as well go and get drunk and fall out. Give me some liquor, man. God damn. Give me the Henny. Hit the damn Henny, man. 8 o'clock in the morning. Listen to me, y'all. Now, Hold on. Give me some images. Roll the corn. Cause motherfuckers acting like they don't understand this shit. This shit is elementary, my dear boy. This is elementary, my dear boy. The tree of knowledge, the damn date palm, the tamar. Now you got motherfuckers over here like this, doing this shit right here, acting like they some type of aliens. That's a damn date. That's a tamarack. Tamar. With corn coming off the motherfucker. That's exactly what that is. No goddamn pine cone. Shawty can't eat no pine cones. You ever seen a pine cone with some butter and some bread? Hell no. You seen that corn with that butter and the bread? No damn pine. It's a pineal gland. Shawty can't eat no pineal gland. My daughter ain't never asked for no fucking pine cone to eat. You can roll that butter on that corn, though. Get that cornbread out here. That's what these people are showing. They are telling you agriculture knowledge. We are bringing the plow, the corn, the date palm, the pomegranate, the citron, the damn sycamore. We bringing cows and goats and all that shit. We are shepherds of the land. They not. The African knows nothing of tillage. Tillage is plowing land with the plow to roll the crops. Africans don't know nothing about that. The first African Egyptian is a barbarian. He don't till the land. I got receipts. We pull right up and till the land in they damn face. We are shepherds of the land. That's why Jesus called us shepherd. Okay. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Talking about some damn aliens. You hunter-gatherers. I wouldn't believe a hunter-gatherer to save my life. Can't teach my motherfucking history. No damn aliens. The fuck? Oh, the Numa Lish, shut your ass up. It's agriculture knowledge, fool. The Numa Lish is teaching about aliens, huh? Billy Carson. Shut up, nigga. You're stupid as fuck. I don't even respect these niggas. Roll the corn. None of them. Don't know what the fuck they talk about. Get y'all ass out of here, man. Now y'all want to go out there and hang out on farms and try to plant corn and shit all on the internet looking like some damn fools. I'm sick of y'all ass. Roll the corn. Now everybody want to get back to the damn nature part of it. Because y'all done told all these alien goddamn stories for 5 years straight. Now when the knowledge hit, everybody want to go to the damn farmland. Damn hunter-gatherers. I'm sick of y'all. I ain't going to visit none of them. I don't want to talk to none of them. Roll the corn. What does the date palm represent in ancient Egyptians? Date palm. Significant importance for ancient Egyptians featuring, look, nigga down there praising the date palm. Look. Date palm come from here, man. The word tamarack, that shit come from here, man. Then it turned to Hebrew. Now they over there talking about the tamarack date palm. Hell out of here, man. Sumerians got the same shit. That word don't even come from over there. Hell wrong with these people, man. And let me show y'all this stuff on the river over there. Let me show y'all how this stuff looking over there. Because you got to understand, these people, look at this shit. The bread of the desert, the date tree. Look at how uniform we put the date palm in Egypt. Look at it, look at it. Look how beautiful the date palm lined up. All on the river, irrigated. You think that shit come from there, you want to. You think trees just growing like that, all pretty and in line. We planted this shit like that. We bought the seed and the tree to plant it like that. Come on, man. Let's go to Samaria. Roll the corn. Date palms right on the damn Tigris and Euphrates. It's corn on the Tigris and Euphrates River. I done found corn out there still growing today. Don't think, I don't think this shit a joke. Samaria date palm Euphrates. Hold on. Watch this. Motherfucker still there today. Still there today, Smokey. Motherfucker still there today. The garden we built in the Middle East was called Eden. The gardens we built in the Middle East was called Eden. You better go research it. That ain't the first Eden. The first Eden over here. We took Eden over there. Oh, you'll maybe pull the receipts. Do not. Damn, they got a security check on the damn website. I can't even get on the website. Roll the corner. Google. Cut the bullshit. Let's go to the Euphrates, Truth. Acting like this shit. Date palm plantation. Ain't no goddamn plantation. Our ancient culture put that shit on the river. We planted that shit out. We irrigated the river and planted it. Date palms don't come from no damn desert. Y'all don't sit y'all head down that foolishness. all these people teaching all this stupid shit. Look. Tall ass women with the date palm. Look. The so-called giants coming from Timeri. The original people of the earth coming from over here, putting date palms, feeding y'all little ass hunter-gatherers. That's what happened. That's the real story. See that? Roll the corn. Date palms. Mesopotamian landscape in everyday life. I know why it is, because it come from here. Over there feed hunter-gatherers and shit. Look at the Tigris and Euphrates River. Look at this shit. Euphrates. You see it? Euphrates. Keep scrolling, Truth. Watch this. Watch the date palms all over that motherfucker. We put them there. Hold on. They don't even want to give me the receipt. What the fuck is going on? Look at the irrigation on the Euphrates River. Look at it. You see that? It's man-made irrigation, people. Same way the Mississippi River is. Same way this look right here. Mississippi River irrigated the same way. That don't even come from over there. Somebody came over there and done that. Then y'all got the damn sea turtle all on y'all artifacts and shit. The three-toed turtle all on y'all artifacts in the Tigris and Euphrates. The three-toed turtle from America. Look at that right there. Hilltop overlooking Euphrates Valley. Lake Assad. We built that shit. Same way a Starfort is in America. We built that too. I can't even find the date palm. There they go. Right there. Iraq. Look at the date palm in Iraq. Roll the corn. Look at the date palm in Iraq, man. See what I'm saying? They still there today. Look over there. Shouldn't nothing be growing out here, people. How the hell that grow right there in this desert right there? How? Ask yourself that. How did this grow right here on this side? It's pure desert over there. It was planted there. Irrigated and planted. Eden. Man-made. Why are Indians saying the same word as Hebrews? I don't know what to tell them. I don't know what to tell you. And the deeper and deeper I get, the clearer it get. I start finding out the real words for the Choctaw, right? Same people. I start finding the real words for the Choctaw. The mounds, Ishki, right? Ki is a god in Samaria, Ki. Why is a god in Samaria got the same name as a mound from the Choctaw? It shouldn't go together nowhere. The knowledge came from here and went there. Then I researched the boat. I researched the first boats on the Tigris and Euphrates River. They're made out of reed, covered with bitumen for waterproofing. The oldest boats I could find in the world like that come from America. See, this is real. This real history. This real knowledge. This ain't no reaching and just telling you some shit that don't make no damn sense. It's called bitumen. Bitumen. Pharaohs, kings from the Euphrates, mound builders were buried in bitumen. See, it all go together. A culture used bitumen, right? Why is reed boats with bitumen for waterproofing of the Ubaid culture, the first culture before the Sumerian? And then I come back to America, all the tribes had boats with bitumen for waterproofing. Reed boats. That's how they got over there. That reed boat that was waterproof went right over there to the Mediterranean Sea, right down through there, and they found the Tigris and Euphrates River because that is fresh water. Our culture went to use fresh water, people. When we got off the oceans, we looked for freshwater rivers. The Nile, the Tigris and Euphrates, because we learned it from the Mississippi. You get it? Roll the corn. So when we found a freshwater river, we started civilization and trade center right there where we find it at. Yes, they use bitumen to waterproof the boats. They use bitumen to seal caskets and sarcophagus, right? This is our culture. They won't teach. Nobody teach us this. So therefore, we don't understand it until we just break it down and put it out there, right? I showed y'all the other day the first Sumerian boats were reed with bitumen. They were mariners. They sailed, right? A lot of these cultures we speak of are not even mariners. Egyptians are not mariners. The first Egyptian is Barbarians. They're not even ship-making people. We brung that over there. All the people on the ships around 4,000 BC coming from here, bro. All of them. All of them. Phoenician, Cretan, Samaritan, all them folk coming from here. We was way more advanced than them people. Way more. And we pulled up and taught them agriculture and astrology, and it became religion. Our language became Hebrew languages and became biblical, and they're in the Quran, they're in the Torah, they're in all that other stuff. Talking about the pilgrimage to Mecca, really they talking about the pilgrimage to corn that come from our people. Ain't no pilgrimage to Mecca, it's the pilgrimage to Makkah. Let me show y'all something, man. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. The Mississippian and Hopewell cultures are thought to have made pilgrimages to mound sites. Pinson Mounds, Tennessee, Cahokia, pilgrimage centers for ritual and ceremony. Spiritual hubs, vast network in indigenous people who travel great distances to gather at their sacred locations for important festivals and rituals such as the spring and summer solstice. Now that y'all know the mound builders done pilgrimages. Now, where does Makkah come from? Roll the card. Hindu word, Makkah, does mean corn or maize. Makkah, corn. Interesting. The pilgrimage to Makkah? Bro, shout out to the Muslims. Listen, bro. We done broke history. I'm telling y'all, we done broke history, y'all. Whoever be watching my videos and y'all watching Casey Macon, and listen, this shit is powerful because this shows where religion comes from. This shows who we were doing this stuff for nature. Now you got to peep out the symbolism, right? Now you got to peep out the symbolism. Now, look right here. Now you peep out the symbolism. Where in the hell? Here we go. Now you peep out the symbolism. The pilgrimage to Mecca, right? The black box. The black box. The black box. The black box. Okay. They take a pilgrimage to the black box. Okay. Oh, man. Ooh, man, hold on. Hold on. The Mississippian, right? The fertile soil, rich soil of maize and agriculture. People migrated to these fertile areas to farm, and the connection to the land and its resources was central to their religious belief and cultural practices. The pilgrimage to the fertile areas. What are the fertile areas? Interesting. The pilgrimage to the fertile areas, huh? Hold on. Show y'all where this shit come from. Pilgrimage to the fertile areas, huh? The pilgrimage to Kemet, the black land, fertile soil. The Mississippian and the mound builder, the ancient mound building culture, was taking pilgrimages to the fertile soil, which is Kemet. Which is Kemet. You think that shit came from Egypt? You done lost your damn mind. We got black soil over here 2 times older than Egypt. That's where they got it from. That's where the pilgrimage come from. Going to the fertile soil where the corn rolled. Shit don't come from no Egypt. Casey Maker. We already done looked at 12,000-year-old sites with black soil in America. 12,000 years old. Hold on. What it was? Moccasin Bend? Moccasin Bend. Bend. Hold on. Alluvial soil, man. Hold on. How old this shit is? How old? On the Mississippi River. Hold on. Let's go look at the alluvial soil on the Mississippi River. 12,000 years old. Human occupation within the soil is going back at least 12,000 years ago. Kemet, alluvial deposits, Moccasin Bend. This is ancient Kemet on the Tennessee River. Mississippi and Tennessee River got old, super old soil. Hold on. I ain't through. Where you think they got this shit from? They come from agriculture land, people. Shit don't come from no damn, come from no damn desert. Somebody bought that knowledge over there. Talking about the black soil of Kemet. Knowing how to work the rivers to plant crops for the silt off the river. You gotta learn that. They just don't just pop up on the desert. Shit, 12,000 years old. How old is Egypt? Nowhere near 12. I ain't even gotta look it up. Hold on. And y'all think I'm bullshitting? Kemet is directly related to alluvial soil, the black land. Roll the coin. Fertile land of the Nile Valley. But it started in the Mississippi Valley. Where y'all think they get them names from? See, all you people who be trying to make America Egypt, stop it. The names came from here and went there. We put them names not from Egypt over here. The names over here transpired over there. The Mississippi Valley, the Nile Valley. Memphis. Cairo. Them ain't Egyptian names. Them Tamari names. You got this shit backwards. We first. Then you get them. But that don't make us the same. That's just a settlement our people took over there and built it like it was built here. That's all it was. The Mississippi Valley, part of the Delta, looked just like the Mississippi River. The Nile Delta looked just like the Mississippi Delta. It's made the same way, people. It's the same people. I got maps. Look exactly. You can't tell the difference from the Nile Delta and the Mississippi Delta. You can't even tell the difference. Both of them going right out with all these streams of irrigation, like a snake mouth. Both of them. Perfectly made. But Mississippi River way older. Way older. You have to figure out who created the black soil first. Kemet. Who done it first? Who has the agriculture to make that soil black first? Who has to go through hundreds and thousands of years to learn that teaching on the land, then take it to other places? Who has to learn astrology for all these years to teach it? Maya's not older than the mound builders of the Mississippi. Maya's not older than the North American mound builder. Olmec's not older than the North American mound builder. Those are extensions from those people. Olmec is not older than the North American. We got mounds on the Mississippi River 11,000 years old, 12,000 years old, people. Olmec is not that old. Olmec are a bloodline that left here and went down there and started a civilization. They're not, Mayans nowhere near older than North American mound builders. They are the bloodline coming off of those people. The cliff dwellers. The cliff dwellers are the bloodline. The people y'all say look like Egyptians in the Grand Canyon. Coming off the bloodline of the people of the Mississippi River. The Anasazi turned into the Hopi. Same bloodline. You got to know that. You must know that. They taught you South America older than North America. That's a lie. Nowhere near it. Ain't nothing down there in South America 11,000 years old, bro. Nothing. Teotihuacan, Olmec. Now the ancient Peruvians, old. But they not 11,000 years. They old, but they ain't 11,000 old. Right? I'm talking about civilization-wise, right? So, that's why I was showing people, okay, let me explain something. When people ask me about the languages, and I tell you the chief was named Quatsin. The chief was named Quatsin back then, right? So when I go to these old books, I got to go back to my people house in Mississippi and get my old books, right? But I still remember it. Now, if people try to teach us something that don't align with what I learned from old books that I know is true because they wasn't lying. And it bothers me because it's not correct, right? So when I go through the old books of the chiefs of the melanated Indians, and then I talk to my people, you right? They come with Kotsin, Quatsin or Kotsin, ruler, leader, chief in Hebrew. They weren't even called chiefs back then. They were called Kotsin and Quatsin. Quatsah, to decide, to determine. You make the calls of the tribe. Kotsin, military title, a commander. This is Hebrew. Now, if I'm sitting here reading books that show me that the chief was really called the Kotsin, and I'm knowing it's Hebrew, and my grandmama and them already told me they called these people the Kotsin and Quatsin. So now I'm like, how a nigga gonna try to teach that another language came before that? He can't do that to me. Because you can't teach me that because I know better, right? So automatically, somebody lying. And it's a reason, right? See, I do get on here every day and teach, bro, but it's a lot of shit that I know that I can't. I mean, I know that it molds me the way I research because I know better, right? A lot of stuff I done heard out of people's mouth and teachings from older people, my grandmama and them people, great grandmama and them people. It don't go along with what a lot of people be teaching. I just let people make it. But them people come straight from that cloth. They come straight from their cloth. So when they still saying some of these words, because these people still saying some of these words in Mississippi, I know it wasn't nobody involved with that. That's the original language. They never dealt with white people. They never watched TV. They ain't never done none of that. I told y'all about my people in Yazoo City who still work on the land. Who don't know nothing about none of this shit. They still saying Hebrew words, bro. And when I research it and start finding out what they really be saying, because when you hear this shit and you don't know what you're listening for, you don't understand it. Right? When I was younger, I couldn't understand it, bro. Now when I hear it come out their mouth now, G's, words, not Hebrew. Pan-African Alliance. Listen to me, Pan-African. When we speak of our culture, get your ass out the way, bro. You pan-goofy. Get out the way. You don't know where none of them teachings came from with them ancient cultures. You don't know where none of them words came from. You just know what they taught you, bro. Hebrew came from Gish. I don't even know what the fuck you talking about. What is Gish? There's something African to say. Hebrew came from Gish. The Hebrew language came from Gish. The Igbo. Gish. Nigga, shut up. Y'all be over there on y'all land acting like y'all know something, bro. You don't even know your own land, bro. Yeah, he'll disrupt. We finna block him in a second. We just let me talk to him about 2 minutes. I knew you was the KKK. Look, He sound like an African. All right, y'all. They messing with my live, man. Love y'all. I'm in love with you. Roll the coin. If you missed the first part of this live, I'm going to drop it on YouTube today around 12, 1 o'clock. I ain't going to take long today, man. Elder, how you doing, bro? Keep reposting them videos, bro. We just spread knowledge at this point. Ain't about no, I know some people be tripping. No, I ain't tripping. Cut all the videos, post them, post everything. Post everything, bro. Roll the coin. This is not my knowledge. This is ancestor knowledge. We spread this amongst each other. Roll the coin. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. I appreciate the cash app today. Let me drop it in there. I got to go to my uncle's party today, so I'm going to do that. Get ready for that, y'all. But I had to get on here and drop a couple of gems. And I'm going through the World's Fair buildings. So tomorrow, I'm going to do Chicago. We're going to look at the symbolism on the buildings, the name of the building. So when we go to these places, we can kind of get better pictures of this stuff because a lot of this stuff is we ain't got to document it. So we're going to go through that, man. Daryl Harden, what up, bro? Appreciate it. Y'all have a great day, man. I'm going to bow my head to my people. I love y'all. I'm in love with you. Roll the coin. Galil at the gun. We know the truth now.